Hello, my name is Paul. I'm here to talk about another piece of my favorite gear, and it's my backpack. This is the Osprey Atmos 65 liter AG. You may be wondering, what does the AG stand for? The AG stands for their anti-gravity system. The pack has this mesh all the way up and down the back. As you can see, it's got an air gap between the pack and your back, and it breathes incredibly well. The same system is also applied to some extent to the straps and all the way around the waist belt. It breathes incredibly well, and the padding is unreal. Not only does it give you good breathing, but this also acts as kind of an air cushion, if you will, and it feels really great on your back. It is incredible. When I bought this pack 2 years ago, I think the previous year, Backpacker Magazine had just named it the pack of the year, and I was looking for a new pack, and hey, I love it. No regrets whatsoever with this pack. Osprey makes really good stuff, and they've got an incredible lifetime guarantee. Any failures, even if it's your fault, they'll fix it or replace it. So really, this should be the last pack I ever had to buy. They're a little bit pricey, but not crazy. I would recommend going to the outfitter. They've got a template that you can, with their help, put on your back. Measures your torso from your hip up to the back of your neck, and that tells you what size pack you need. This is the medium size, which is a 65 liter. The small is 62 liter, and the large is 68 liter. It's not really an ultralight pack. It's quite large. This one, like I said, is the medium 65 liter, and it weighs 4 pounds and 9 ounces. But yeah, this thing is really comfortable. Got tons of room, whether I'm going in the winter or cold weather when I need a lot more gear and food. It'll hold it all easily. And then the summertime, yeah, it's got a little bit extra space, but it's so comfortable. Really do enjoy this pack. So I got on the front here, you can see there's a couple of clip points. Got a knife here attached to one. The sternum strap right here has kind of cool. It's got a built-in, if I can find the thing, here it is. It's got a built-in whistle. I'll give it a light blow. Don't want to whistle too loud and bust your eardrums, but that's real nice. You know, that's right below your face. So I guess, I don't know, fell off a cliff, got hurt. You can blow for help. There's 2 pockets on each side. In here, I typically keep, you know, snack, gloves, hand sanitizer. And then another nice feature about this pack, and I should have showed you that while I had it on, but you can reach the water bottles without having to take your pack off or asking for help. Right here, I've got an Nalgene bottle to show you. Fits right in there. You can also use the smart bottles, which I've been using more lately just to save weight. This is just the 0.75 liter. I found that the full liter is a little too tall, would tend to, you know, either hit me in the side or want to fall out, but the 3/4 liter fits in there just great. Flip around to the front, or to the, I guess the back, depending on which way you want to look at it. Here's my Rainfly from Osprey. This has got this mesh material that you can stuff. It's great for wet gear. I usually keep in here my water. If I don't have, you know, in my water bottles, water filtering system, you can put a wet tent in here or wet gear. It'll dry, you know, somewhat, but at least it's not getting the inside of your pack wet. Also on the front here, they've got these extra pockets here. Here I've got my glass cases, keep my tent stakes. On the other side, I like to keep, if I can get it open here for you, hats, buff system, Anyway, stuff you might want to reach if you're in a hurry to get to it. If you're like me, when you first bought your pack, you probably wondered, how exactly should I pack this thing? I'm not saying my way is the right way, but at least you can see how one person does it. So, unsnap the top here. And notice it's got this drawstring that you can cinch up tight. And then you just pull this to release the string. Pulls everything together nice and tight. Right in the top I've got a jacket, rain jacket too sometimes I keep up there. I keep my Z-Pack seat. It's readily available when we stop for a break so I can sit down and don't have to sit down on the ground or a wet log. And then I've also bought from Osprey, you can see this orange pack here. It's a pack liner. It's very light. It's got a snap. It's watertight, waterproof. And I'm still going to use the rain fly, but this is just like an added protection to keep everything in your pack dry. So here near the top I've got some toiletries, which includes my toilet paper. I like to have that near the top. What else we got in here? Here's my cooking kit. This is my stove and my pot and my gas. We have my bear container, which is full of food. Don't always carry the bear container, just depends on where we're at. We went on the Art Lode Trail last time. It was required, so went ahead and packed it anyways. Does add about 2 pounds. I'm not crazy about carrying it, but in a bear prone area, better safe than sorry. Sleeping pad, which is inflatable. Here's my electronics, includes my headlamp, battery charger. Here's my extra clothes, which in this case includes an extra pair of darn tough socks and my thermal underwear. And then let's see here, an extra bag, which I keep my tie bar for my tent, and I can also use this bag for hanging the bear canister. Here's my sleeping bag from Lightheart Gear. Check out my video reviewing this tent. This is a great tent, under 2.5 pounds. And that is it inside the big pouch. Down here at the bottom is the sleeping bag compartment. So in here I've got my sleeping bag and my inflatable pillow. There's some more straps here. Here's straps that can be used. They got a buckle and they're adjustable. You can use these to attaching a sleeping pad like a thermarest or one of the Z pads. And what else? These arm straps are stabilizers to help tighten your load. There's another one here on the side. Let me show you some other features too. The upper shoulder rest area. This is adjustable. You reach in there and there's a couple of tabs you squeeze. It allows it to move up and down. Same thing with the sternum strap. If you see here, it's on a little, almost like bar system. That'll move up and down. There's a ton of adjustment in these hip belts. All right, back again. Here's a close-up again of the anti-gravity system. As you can see, it goes all the way around the hip belt. There's also, may not be able to see it in the video, but there's an air pocket right here that allows circulation too. And then there's tons of adjustment. Here's the hip belt. There's a Velcro that holds it in place, but you just pull that apart. There we go. And then this will slide out. So this will fit, you know, probably anybody, but again, go to the store, try it out. Price online is going to be about the same everywhere that I've seen, so you might as well go to your local outfitter and support them. Use the template at the outfitter's store to figure out what size you need to buy. Make sure and get a good fit. Also, one last feature, I have mine off, but especially in cold weather when you need more space in your pack, this is what we call the brain, or maybe the head. Anyways, it straps on top of your pack like this. It's got 2 zipper pockets, which is nice. You can actually reach over your head and grab stuff out like snacks or maps. Also like the fact that in this top pocket there's even a little snap for your keys. And anyways, this weighs about 6 ounces, so in cooler or warmer weather, I mean, if you're trying to save weight, which is what me and my buddies have been doing, we've just been taking it off. It's also got a place for running your water line through to your Camelback. Don't use one of those, but there's a place inside to hold it. And I think I've covered everything about this pack. But again, great pack, super comfortable. With the ventilation, you don't sweat quite as bad. And when they call it anti-gravity, that was a good name because you'll barely even feel it. Even under 30, 35 pounds, it's still feels pretty good. So highly recommend it. They got the lifetime warranty for any reason. They'll replace it or fix it. And can't say enough about Osprey. Go out and get you one.